What's not to like? You've got this great cast who are just so cool. Everything about them. They ride like fast cars and they're like all, not the worst looking people in the world. So, you've got this really cool, fun kind of series of films, but it also touches upon real things like, this word family that they often throw in there, about, sticking together and loyalty and all of those things. It's like real, stories that you would experience. They just happen to do it in this kind of crazy car racing, vault stealing world that they have. So it's very funny to me actually that I don't drive. Like, this is really embarrassing. Oh no, I've just never got around to like taking my test. The thing is, the life of an actor is you're either like really busy or you're really broke, so doing that kind of thing in England is quite expensive. So, now that I'm kind of like hopefully in a position I can actually go and pay for my lessons. But yeah, I've never actually like taken my test officially. But it is funny also that my character doesn't drive in the movies too, and it kind of works out well, seeing as I don't have my license. But it is kind of funny because everybody in the series, they're all about the cars and they're all about the fast, all the speed, and the kind of crazy car chases and driving through buildings. I don't know, like blowing up things. And Ramsey's very. I think she probably thinks they're all crazy, and she probably at the beginning thinks they're trying to kill her. She's like, okay, these people aren't right. She's very much used to being at a computer, and so this is very far removed from anything she's experienced. So Ramsey's really something new to this group for a start. I think the fact that she's British, I think she culturally straight away, she's kind of very kind of different. And also her interests are completely different to the rest of the gang. She's a very hard-headed, she's a very strong-willed individual, which I think they all have that in common. And she's extremely intelligent, which she has in common with them. But I think she has I guess her passion is technology and it's hacking. Like the computer stuff is what she's good at, and she knows she's good at it. And I suppose in a way there's a kind of a cockiness to her, like, you can't tell me anything about that because I know what I'm doing, and I think she probably rubs people up the wrong way initially because of how sure of herself she is. But I think fundamentally she's a good person. She's definitely a loner. She's not used to having people around her and having to work with a team. Ramsey has created a technology that everybody's kind of excited about and heard about, and it's got the potential to kind of change everything. It's a device or a technology that allows you to hack any audio device or anything that's able to record anything that's got a camera on it, and she can pretty much find anybody under like 4 minutes or something crazy. So this device is like really valuable to people who want to do good, but it's also really valuable to people that want to do bad. And something like that is very dangerous if it falls into the wrong hands. And so I think she kind of knew that, and she kind of shipped it off to her friend. She didn't want to deal with it. She was like, I've created it, but I feel like because she's a very proud individual, she was never going to destroy it, or she maybe thought about it and was like, oh, it's so good. This is so much work. How can I get rid of it, but so she sends it away, and you know, people know that she's responsible for it, and they come for her, and they're trying to find out where she's got it. So when the team find her, she's actually being held captive. And she's about to be tortured for information and then potentially killed, you know, if she gives up the information or if she doesn't. So it's kind of, she's in a very sticky situation when they get to her. We have had such a good time, and it's been really fun, and I've got to do some of my own, I suppose, stunt work. You know, when they initially save me and I kind of get thrown off the back of this bus, and land on the roof or the hood of Dom's car, and I had to be like scrambling and trying to climb in, and I had to climb through the roof, and I've not had to do any of that before. So it's all just new experiences for me that I've really enjoyed. It's been overwhelming, actually. I've become really close with Vin and his family, and you know, I just adore every single person on the crew, on the cast and the crew as well. But you know, the cast particularly, they just all invite me to their kind of personal and family things, and they really have made an effort to involve me in life off of set, which is just so sweet. And I'm over in America by myself and from England, and that in itself is a very scary kind of experience to do alone. And so to have people so kind of welcoming and just like, no, you're more than welcome, come and join my family, like that's, you know, it's been wonderful, and I'm like eternally grateful to them, really, especially because this is my first trip to the States for this amount of time by myself and on this kind of movie. And you know, being the new girl is always like, it's always scary being the new person, but they've been so lovely, and you know, I can't really, I could go on all day, but I won't.